Today we want to look at how can we manipulate a list using slicing. Now, so let's open our Jupyter notebook and create a new folder. Then let's rename our new folder as slicing. Now let's create our Python thing. Let's say we have some values. Let's say values is equals to angle brackets. Let's say 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 45, 23, and then let's say if 67. These are the values that we are having. So we want to use the criteria of slicing. Usually favor to print the values. Now the values are 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 45, 23, and 65. So what we want to do, we want to use slicer to cut those values into pieces of which we might want to use somewhere else. So let's first of all say we want values from index 0 to index 3, or else we just want to pick an index from the list. So how do we just pick an index? An index is just a position. All these positions are actually in memory. They are arranged in an index. This one is index 0, index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's print index 5. Then what is that? Values dot index 5. What is index 5? Index 5 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index 5 is 45. Let's find out whether it's 45. Good, correct. When we are slicing, we are taking a piece. So let's try to take these values, index 3, 4, and 5. So it's print values index. So on here we are supposed to end our indexes starting 0, 1, 2. So we want to start at index 2 up to where? Up to index 7. Let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Index 7. That's the last index. Let's print and find out what is the answer. That's starting from 9 to index 7. But the last index is excluded. Look, 7. This is 7. Is excluded. 7 is not included. Okay, so now let's say when a list is listed like this, it's got negative and positive indexes. Let's try to bring the idea let's try to explain like this. Let me try to explain like this. Okay, let's copy this one. Copy. Now let me try to bring in this diagram here. Now let me paste the information that I bring from that other side here. Now else I should have just done this to make things simple. Now Now we have this thing. Now we have a diagram like this. Now this is 1, index 1, index 2, sorry, here. So to index 1, this is index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, then minus 8. This is the index C. So we can find the value of the value of 7 by writing index 7 or index minus 1. So let's try to print the value of index using negative values here. So here we can now safely say print then lang this is values index minus 1. Can safely print my values like this, 67 being the last value there. What is that? Is it okay? Yeah, very correct, 67. Now, when we are slicing, we are taking the values based on either using the negative values or the positive values. Let's also further try to explain some of the issues here, some of the concepts here. Right. Now, if we just say from position 0, because this is even 0, to 11, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, up to position 3. So we are going to print all these values, 5, 6, and 7. Let's print the values, 5, 6, and 9. Good. Now, we want also to slice from 45 going upwards. Let's try to print those values from position, from index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from index 5 going up to the last value. What is the last value? So we can just start from here, going to the right hand. Let's go 45, 23, and 65. But now we are using positive indexes. Let's try to use negative indexes now. How do we deal with this? That one. Now we are trying to print from minus 63 going to the other right direction. Now let's do this. Is minus 1 and find out what is going to happen. Are we going to print the information that we are thinking we are having? Yeah, it's coming. 5, 6, all the issues are there. Now it's fine. It's fine. It's coming. But the minus 1 part is left behind. The minus 1 is left. The rest are being taken here. That's minus 1. Let's continue to try to find out again. Now, let's say we want to slice from position 11 up to 23. How do we do it? So what we can do is, we are saying starting at this position, starting to this position, ending at this position, starting at this position, being minus, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 5, position minus 5. The starting point is position minus 5, to what? To position what? Minus 5. We are starting at position minus 5, this one, going to minus 2, to minus 2. We move from left to right. Let's print and find out whether that one is valid. Look at that. Look at that. Position minus 5, 12. Let's just try to find out this one. This is position minus, let's check. Position 5 is minus 7 to minus 3. So we take this one, all of this one. Right. Let's go and find out. How do we use slicing? Now it's fine. We can do this one so that we can be very close to what? Minus 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 7. Minus 7 to position minus what? Look, we are going the reverse. Minus 7 to 1, 2. Minus 2. Then I am expecting to have something like from here to here. Let's print and find if it's the correct way. From 6 up to 23. 45 minus 7 minus 2. Minus 2 is excluded. This value is not included. If we want to include it, say minus 1. Let's find it's now there. Let's run. Now 23 is there. That's how we slice this information of slicing. Now, I think I looked at the concept of slicing and I don't know whether any other information might be needed, but I think I almost covered almost everything here, except what else can I add? What else can I add? I think it's fine. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe.